Ladies and gentlemen, what's up and what's going down? Dizzy here, back with another NBA 2K18 Legends and Expansion League video. Today, we're taking on the Denver Nuggets in Game 3 of the NBA Finals. The pivotal Game 3 is on our home court. We're going to try to get that victory as we always do. We give our best all the time. Hit that like button, subscribe for more NBA content, guys. We get the first points here in Game 3. Of course, they call it the pivotal Game 3 because teams that win the third game of the series do end up winning most of the time when it comes to a 7-game series. So, we are going to do our best. We got to do our best, and hopefully, Kobe Bryant and Larry Bird lay down just a little bit so we can get the victory. But, you know what? They're not going to do that. Let's go ahead and try to get our win today. Bill Walton going through Yao Ming. Guys, the NBA playoffs in real life has been amazing. Personally, I'm loving what I'm seeing from every single team. Philadelphia is playing like a team that's been in the playoffs before. The Boston Celtics, just a surprise, beating the Milwaukee Bucks without any real star talent. They have Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Terry Rozier, a bunch of no-names, guys that are trying to make names for themselves. But you know who they have? They have a guy named Al Horford who's been there before, probably telling those guys to expect the unexpected and to calm themselves down and just be ready for the big moments. Al Horford is a veteran presence on that team. He might not be playing extremely well, but he's doing pretty good for them, and when he's needed, he's stepping up more than what you really see on the court. But they have one other guy on that team that's just insane, and that's their coach, Brad Stevens, arguably the best coach in the league right now. Popovich, Brad Stevens, those guys are just like the top of the top, the cream of the crop. But yeah, Brad Stevens and his system and the way he puts players in positions to win is just really, really good for Boston. And that's how they were able to beat a star-studded team with Giannis Antetokounmpo. And then, of course, they got Chris Middleton. Guys that have defined roles, who know what they're supposed to be doing, and they just couldn't get it over the no-name Boston Celtics without Kyrie and Gordon Hayward. Now, guys, also moving along to the next series. One series that I absolutely love was the Oklahoma City Thunder versus the Utah Jazz. Personally, in my opinion, the Jazz are just, I don't know, man. The Jazz are crazy good. Personally, I think Donovan Mitchell should be the Rookie of the Year. I don't think he's going to get it just because Ben Simmons is in his technical first year of his career. I don't think that people who have been in the NBA, who have been paid for a year in the NBA, who have gone under NBA coaches, played with NBA players, have trained like NBA players, gone to the training room 2 times, 3 times, 4 times a day to get stronger, who have the NBA equipment, who have all of the things that NBA players have for a year. I don't think they should be considered rookies. Yeah, it sucks that they lost their rookie season. They got injured like Ben Simmons, Blake Griffin, but they shouldn't be considered rookies. If I miss my freshman year of high school because of an injury, of college, I'm not gonna be considered a freshman. I'm gonna be a sophomore. That's my second year there. I'm not a freshman. That's so dumb. Like, I don't know. If it were up to me and I could make a rule, I wouldn't let second-year players who got injured in their first year have eligibility to win the Rookie of the Year. It's just not fair. They know what to expect. They've been in the league for a year. They've trained like an NBA professional. They've played with players and stuff like that. The real rookies, they're thrust into a situation in which they have no idea what to expect. And Donovan Mitchell, Kyle Kuzma, those type of players, they produced. That's what I'm saying. It's just, I don't know, man. If it were up to me, Donovan Mitchell would be the Rookie of the Year. MVP, none other than the Beard, James Harden. Coach of the Year, either Brad Stevens or Mike D'Antoni. What D'Antoni's doing in Houston is really crazy. He has 2 of the best perimeter players of all time on his roster, and we've seen what he could do with a guy like Steve Nash, who's a Hall of Famer, no doubt. He doesn't have the abilities that these guys have. Maybe he has the IQ, the passing ability, but you can arguably say Chris Paul is just as good a passer as Steve Nash, and James Harden is definitely head and shoulders athletically above Steve Nash, and he's not a bad passer himself. He's willing. They are a team that doesn't pass the ball a lot, but they get a lot of assists. because of the style of play they have, where they have a ball-dominant perimeter player like James Harden or Chris Paul. Those guys can set you up so easily. They can get to the court wherever and whenever they want. It's just an absolutely crazy system that they run. They don't pass a lot, but they get a lot of assists. That's all I'm saying. Great lob right there. LeBron James throwing it down. There's another series, LeBron James going up against Victor Oladipo, the Cavs and Pacers. It went to a Game 7, and that series was really intense, guys. Honestly, I was doubting LeBron a little bit because of that Game 6 loss, but one thing I've always come to know, never bet against LeBron. My friend said that LeBron's going to win in the first round, and Celtics are going to lose, and honestly, I don't know. Like, this second round series between Toronto and LeBron James, I'm not even saying the Cavaliers, because the Cavs right now, they suck. LeBron is carrying that team. I don't know who's going to win that. I'm not betting against LeBron because Toronto showed me that they always fail in the playoffs, and LeBron has not showed me that yet. And until LeBron fails to get to the finals again, I'm not picking against the King. So LeBron James, I'm saying, is going to win the second round. Toronto is a tough team. They are the #1 seed in the East for a reason. They are really good. They have a lot of ways to attack you from the perimeter, from the inside. They just have so many options, and I don't know if LeBron can handle it all, but he is the King. He's LeBron James. He's going to do what he do. There we go, on cue. #bars. LeBron James makes that shot. Warriors dealt with the Spurs easily. Kawhi Leonard, I think his time with the Spurs is over. No doubt about it. Completely done. I don't think they want him back. After not showing up in the playoffs at all, not even sitting on the bench with a team, I don't think any Spurs fans want him back. Maybe one or two, his mom and his dad. But I don't know, man. It's crazy that he didn't even sit with the team. So definitely hard feelings from Spurs fans right there. I don't want the Clippers to get him. Hopefully he just stays away from LA. I don't know what to even think about that. Warriors facing the Pelicans, no doubt in my mind. Pelicans are going to put up a fight, but Warriors are going to win that one. It's just, I don't know, man. I'm having fun right now. We're talking about the real NBA right now, and it's just, I'm loving what I'm seeing from this playoffs. This playoffs has been great. We haven't even talked about Philadelphia yet. And Philly going up against the Celtics. Bunch of big name players in Philadelphia right there. They're acting like they've been here before. They're getting their business done quickly up against the Heat in the first round. They took out Dwayne Wade and the Miami Heat, also throwing some shade against the Heat as well, saying that their stadium was not filled up for the playoffs. And all I can say is, you can talk trash, but for a team that sucked for so long, don't talk about a championship team contender that's been through it all like that, man. Like, stay classy a little bit. It's kind of crazy. Like, you're good for 1 year out of however many years, like 100 years, right? And then you win one series and your ego gets so big. Just chill out a little bit, relax. You only won one series. The Heat have won multiple championships. They're always in the contention for it in the East. So, you know what? Enjoy the moment, but at least stay a little classy. This game is looking like it's coming down to the wire yet again. 5-point game here in the fourth quarter. Cooper passing to Harden, giving it to Joe Johnson wide open. I'm going to take that, knock it down, splashing it home. 2 points for the New Jersey Knights. 64-57 is the score. We're trying to get a victory. We're not letting them back in the game. They're still getting their baskets, but you know what? We're fighting hard. We are fighting so hard right now. I don't want them to get in this series. This is not what I want. I wanted to go 4-0, but they are fighting. Here's Bill Walton, all the way inside. He missed it, gets the rebound, passes it out to Kobe. Kobe's knocking down every single shot. It's not even funny. I don't even know what's going on, man. I feel like he's a cheat code right now. I bet if I was playing as the Denver Nuggets, Kobe wouldn't be making shots like that. Larry Bird, though, knocking down a shot. Tying the game up. 3 minutes, 50 seconds remaining. James being guarded by Larry Bird. I'm going to fake the screen. I'm going to pull up. And I'm going to knock it down. Foul by Joel Embiid and the ref throwing shade. They're giving it to Penny Hardaway, who finds the open Pau Gasol. Great teamwork from the Denver Nuggets, and that's why they're the best team in the NBA. They have the winningest record this season, and they are fighting. They are fighting, but we get a rejection. We're going to pass it to Amari, who's wide open, and we're going to knock it down, giving us a big lead with 30 seconds remaining. Here we go. Player of the game, LeBron James. #boys. LeBron's just putting in the work, guys. I've really decided to just go all out with LeBron, giving him the ball every single time because other than Paul George, nobody can guard this man. Larry Bird is great offensively for the Nuggets, but defensively, Larry Bird can't keep up with LeBron. He's not strong enough, he's not quick enough, and then when LeBron's at power forward, Chris Webber, Blake Griffin, Pau Gasol, those guys can't guard him. He's just too fast for him. When Paul George is on him, I just back down Paul George. So, really, I just give the ball to LeBron all the time, and he's putting in the work. We get the victory, 80-74, and honestly, guys, that seems to be doing the job. LeBron with 46, 8, 6, and 2 up against Kobe Bryant's 44 and 8 assists. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you're having fun with the NBA playoffs in real life and in the series. Thank you again. Adios.